Coin market speed is at around 40 cents, guys. Shall we go up and never stop? Perhaps, right? I mean, something has to happen, guys. We have been ranging for so long. But next, before GPT system financial advisor system value only from Elon Musk. This is a battle for the future of civilization. If free speech is lost, even in America, tyranny is all that lies ahead. If you go down here, sounds an awful like what I and many others have been warning about, right? About this great, you guys know, the reset and whatnot that will take place right into this false light. Now, it's fascinating stuff because Elon Musk has been very active, but why, guys? What is his true role, perhaps, right? Let's talk about it. And this seems like it correlates with the new financial system as well, guys, right? To take down the old guard, the current guard, and bring on this new era, right? This new world, so to speak. So, this is an absolute crazy threat. Let's talk about it, guys. Today we have a lot of crazy connections. If you guys can like the video, I really appreciate it as well. American Apocalypse X, the finale. All empires must eventually fall as surely as they rise. How does our republic end? What comes next and who orchestrated it all? I have one last rabbit hole for you. Shall we dive in? Right, let's go. Wow, guys, this is so crazy, right? An X, the last one, guys. For the finale, we'll be focusing specifically on how it all ends. We have talked about Plato's Great Year, the roughly 25,900 year cycle, also known as a precession of the equinox. Each section is roughly 2,100 years, and we are currently at the end of the age of Pisces and the beginning of the age of Aquarius. Wow, guys, look at this, right? Up and down we go like a roller coaster. Now, he talks about a lot of interesting connections, guys, right? But we can't talk about it all because it's going to take a long time if we did. Now, I will leave the link down in the description below so you guys can investigate further, though. We have previously covered the dynamics of killing of the king ritual, where a new empire or religion or both can be formed within or with the sacrifice of a leader. There were two such figures murdered at the advent of this age that would shape it: Julius Caesar and Jesus Christ. The past proves the future once again, right? Now in 2022, we sit at a similar period of transition between ages as we enter the age of Aquarius, the water or knowledge bearer. Can we see any patterns repeating? Interesting. On January 7th, 49 BC, Julius Caesar was voted out of power by the Roman Senate. He then would make his famous crossing of the Rubicon right here, right? When was this? January 7th. Now, why does that correlate with this right here? Only because of the events of January 6th, 2021. Commander-in-Chief of the United States military would be voted out of power early on the morning of January 7th, 2021 AD. Wait, what? Whoa! The past proves the future, guys. You can't make this stuff up, right? And then you guys can see, it was then Caesar would eventually win the last or the 4-year-long Roman Civil War and remain in power as they until assassination by the Senate in 44 BC. What could that tell us in the future, guys? What might take place with who? Caesar would be the last leader of the Republic. His adopted son would be the first emperor. There's a few interesting instances of predictive programming to note here, right? So the main person dies, and then his son is next in line, basically. Baron Trump's marvelous underground journey. The last president. Interesting. As unreal as it seems, the first book focuses on little Baron Trump and includes a character named Dawn. Wait a minute, guys. This is crazy, right? In The Last President, Freemason Lockwood writes of a populist president who, despite his wealth, wins the hearts of the people. In the novel, the US dollar is taken off the gold standard and quickly becomes near worthless. Inflation, anyone? Exactly what we're seeing today, guys. This is crazy. So, the book ends with a dynamite blast destroying the dome of the Capitol building after one final speech by the president. And then we've seen what took place, right? Writer Alan Moore, but he also wrote V for Vendetta, right? All art is magic as it influences the mass subconscious of humanity. Exactly, guys, right? We talked about it. Predictive programming. It's super simple, guys. As we see what took place, right? There's more connections right here. A lot of connections, guys. You guys can go ahead and check out. Basically, we know what's taking place. Look at this. Now, earlier we talked about the age of Pisces started with 2 kings being killed. So if Trump is a Aquarius Caesar, who is a Aquarius Christ? Who could it be? So one is Trump, Donald Trump, right? And next is who? We see a connection with Deus Ex Machina right here, guys. If you go down here, Elon Musk has tweeted this a lot, right? Or in the past, actually. If you go down here, though, look at this. Again and again and again. Deus Ex Machina is a plot device in which a surprise savior arrives to solve what looks to be an impossible situation, right? Much like how Elon Musk just bought Twitter and resurrected Trump's account that had been dead since the events of January 6th. This phrase is the perfect way to describe Elon Musk's role on the global stage, and he knows it. During the C, he changed his profile picture to the cover of the video game Deus Ex. He even looks like the main character. Wow, guys, so we got Donald Trump and now Elon Musk. Again, you can't make this stuff up, right? And remember, there are people who worship these people. It's baffling to me why people even worship man itself. So, and then obviously we could see all this, a lot of more connections, guys. Jesus Christ himself is a Deus Ex Machina, came down from heaven to earth to redeem mankind, right? Interesting. Another notable feature of this game released in the year 2000 was that the Twin Towers had already been, you guys know, The Matrix, another one, guys, another quote-unquote savior classic, right? Made by the same directors that did V for Vendetta and features the same date, 9/11, on Neo's ID. Wow. And then Elon Musk just tweeted this out. Washington crossing the Delaware on Christmas, originally celebrated on January 7th. Whoa, equivalent of crossing the Rubicon. Wait, what? Prop gun from the Deus Ex video game series this morning. Wait a minute, guys. This very morning he tweeted this out as well, right? My bedside table, guys. You can't make this stuff up. Wow, I'm actually mind blown, guys. And it keeps going on, right? A lot of X talk, to say the least. At this point, it's good to remember that Musk is not actually on our side, even though he does seem like what he seems today, right? His personality and whatnot. Guys, we don't even need to look at all of this, right? This is very deep rooted. All we need to look at is how has he created or managing all different companies he's the CEO of, right? Just think about that for a moment. He may put on a friendly face and post memes, but in reality, he is on board with just about every objective of the WEF, right? It's so simple, guys. And the transhumanist agendas, as we see right here. Look at that right there. You guys can pause and check all this out, right? The NWO intentions, we know. It's super simple, guys, right? We talked about it, actually. He is possibly the transhumanist Christ, where he will be resurrected as an AI when he dies, probably after self-sacrifice. Guys, this is very crazy, right, to say the least. And it keeps on going on, right? How do you establish a one-world government? The best way to unite the globe is to provide global enemies for them to oppose, right? So it's all pre-planned, guys, right? It's super simple. We go down here. It's almost finished, this thread, guys. And then you guys can see he talks about Independence Day, right?
Small if we felt threatened by a space invader. That's the whole theory of independence.
You're right.
There we go. Again, it's all about the space talk and whatnot, right? Elon Musk, Donald Trump. Come on, guys. The ultimate way to unite humanity under one global government is what? An alien invasion, right? It's super simple, guys. Wow. So what is the endgame going to look like? Well, probably a lot like the second highest grossing film of all time. The Endgame, Marvel's Avengers Endgame, which is set in the year 2023, by the way, as well. Wait, what? Are we nearing the end, guys? Are we nearing the end? roughly 2023. So within the next few years, guys, it's truly time. Well, could it be? Perhaps, maybe. In Endgame, following an alien invasion, Musk time travels with Trump in order to reverse the depopulation event caused by, you guys know who, right? Wow, so this is why all the things we have been seeing in the past several years is taking place, right? To really bring on this new system at the end of the day. Unfortunately, this requires Iron Man to sacrifice himself and Captain America, which is Musk and Trump, to travel back in time permanently, guys. Sacrifice, right? Wow, there's a lot of connections, guys. I will leave the link down here so you guys can go ahead and check it out further, right? Interesting stuff. Not only that, though, look at this. Elites program you to accept anything they want, right? They use it in media and movies. World Cup is watched by hundreds of millions. Final game on December 18th, 2022. Quote unquote, Tomorrow's War is an interesting movie. Wait a minute. In this right here, it shows, look at this. So they were playing soccer, right? As you guys can see, or football. And then look at this. Something opens up, this portal and whatnot, right? An invasion. We are here to help you guys. Wait a minute. We are you. Interesting, guys. And look what took place, right? So we know that they're going to, that's their card, guys. We know what they're going to do, right? What they're going to play. And you know what's even crazier? Guys, this is just mind-boggling. Again, this all ties in with the new financial system as well, guys, right? A new global system. Do we see what's happening? A one world government. So this ties in with what XRP at the end of the day from Albus. So he tweeted this out from Business Insider. Mark Meadows said he was nervous when he first saw Trump's red Diet Coke button and braced for whatever sonic boom, breaking glass, or cloud of smoke would come after he pressed it. What is it? A what? Trump's red Diet Coke button, guys. If you go down here from Elon Musk, the same exact thing. Diet Coke, right? All this, guys. But what else is fascinating? Next tweet. Elon Musk, very interesting tweet. Elon Musk tweets his weapons, right? This weapon right here, an ancient Indian weapon that could shoot thunder and lightning. Wow. So it's all deep-rooted at the end of the day, right? Or could it be a double meaning attached? It's a symbol used for enlightenment, right? Interesting. A lot of interesting connections, to say the least, guys. Now, guys, we're from part of XRP in the XRP community. Now, this is called White. Interesting from Bojack. Here's another connection from Mr. Poole and Elon Musk. Look at this, guys, from Mr. Poole when he posted a while back called Trust. Let's listen to this.
This is fascist. This is not democratic. This is not freedom. Give people back their goddamn freedom.
Interesting. So he has been playing his role. Again, I told you, even before knowing all of this, guys, I stated it before that Elon Musk is one of the craziest person or people I have seen to date, because he has been pushing all these other narratives and agendas, guys. But it's interesting why Mr. Poole posted quote-unquote trust in this video. Why would he, right? Let's think deeper, guys, to what this all means. From David Schwartz, what do you guys think of these right here? Right? Why would he post this, guys? Maybe just for fun, right? But if you go down here, replace robots with people and there you go. Replace robots with people and there you go. The future, right? You know what's a little more fascinating, but it's probably just a coincidence? Look at this right here. Cyber defense, right? David Schwartz posted this picture, but if you go down here, CD, cyber defense, Diet Coke as well. DC. That's crazy. But I'll just receipt out. Now, another predictive programming. I played the game back in the day, but this is also predictive programming, such as Resident Evil. So it seems like there's going to be a series of this right here, The Last of Us. I played it as well, guys, and a long time ago, but it's very fascinating, right? Remember, they put everything in games, movies, comic books, everything, right? Articles, magazines, guys, it doesn't matter, you name it. billboards, right? If you haven't caught onto Kanye and Elon Musk being controlled opposition yet, then you still have a ways to go at understanding the depths of deception. Exactly, guys. Play both sides, right? So simple. Play both sides and you'll get to the finale, the end game. Now, besides all of that, so we talked about all of that. Let's go ahead and talk about this because this is interesting, guys. So we see a delta from David Shorts all the way back from 2017 on today. Does this mean the king is revealed? The emperor has no clothes. You know why this is interesting? Because look at this, a very interesting observation or fascinating observation. Bitcoin propped up by tether. The emperor has no clothes, right? So Bitcoin's being propped up. When it all collapses, guys, it's game over. Prepare. From TikTok, Mr. Poole was busy 2 years ago. All deltas right here, guys, right? Shocked faces. What could it be? What could it be? Wait a minute. Was this correlated to SEC suing Ripple? Maybe or maybe not, right? Because people are shocked and it says right here classified. But wait a minute, we're going to talk about it, guys. Or maybe it's a double meaning attached. Maybe it was then and maybe it's close to now as well, right? Maybe it's in the year 2020 and maybe it's in the year 2022 as well, right? We're going to talk about it in just a little bit. Before we do, 13th zodiac is Ophiuchus. November 29 and December 17th. Ophiuchus is a serpent bearer. Its name derives from Greek and means he who holds the serpent, right? And when we talk, or when I talk about the serpents, guys, or the snake, it's an analogy to not it's actually being a snake or serpent, right? It's the flow of movement going upstream. The coders tweet out this right here. He was listening to Baba Cook Spaces. He said 1322 is the purple month or equals purple month. Purple month is Sagittarius as well, guys. Go up and never stop. We have been pumping, right? Which is fascinating to say the least. Now, another connection. Hold that thought about the classified image from Mr. Poole, guys, because we're going to talk on just a little bit. But wait a minute. Week 44 into 45, there is a calendar. Lunar, Trump 113 equal 11/30th overnight. Week 45. Trump 45. This picture double meaning maybe. Again, Mr. Poole has both. So Mr. Poole has posted both Elon Musk and Trump as well, guys, right? So it's fascinating. It's fascinating. Or did when he stated trust is quote unquote trust the plan? So from Rebuild Coach, 11/30th Gregorian equal 11/7 lunar. SEC Ripple case announced by Brad on 12/19/2020 plus 711 days equal 11/30th. Whoa, 11/7 and 7/11, guys. Again, interesting connection, right? And it's crazy because if we go back here, once again, classified, guys, today, which will correlate probably with tomorrow, maybe? I'm not sure. Now, there has been a lot of flip the switch talk, as we see right here. Flip the switch from Uphold, you guys can see. Are they preparing? Maybe. As you guys can see, XRP just hit $1,000. What are you tweeting? 2020 0913. 2020 913 correlates with 20 29 and then 13, which is 11/29/22. Interesting connection. And look at that, right? They're holding a scheduled maintenance. Again, when the flip of the switch truly takes place, guys, everything will be on hold, right? Hold. Another date that possibly correlates, guys. I'm not sure, but there has been a lot of talks about what flipping that switch. TikTok, are you ready? Again, 2/7/11, 11/27, right? 2/11/3. Interesting, which will correlate with the Chinese calendar as well, guys. Now, XRP Pharaoh's tweet out, today is the 333rd day of 2022. There are 33 days left until 2023. There we go, right? Let's see if anything significant takes place by the next month or so, right? Towards this new year, 2023. Now, the fountain for today's video comes from Bob because everyone is focused on Moon. I'm focused on maximizing 2030. Rich people plan for 3 generations. Poor people plan for Saturday night. Interesting stuff, guys, right? So again, think for the long term, guys, right? Not instant gratification, but delayed gratification is the best thing, in my humble opinion. Because with instant is what is like chasing dopamine, right? But delayed, you're at least having discipline or being disciplined, to say the least. Not financial advice on any of these guys. Not financial advice. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. But anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. So please subscribe. Amazing day, guys. See ya.